how do you grab hold of a bucking bronco? Sometimes you just have to stand aside and wait for your opportunity. Now, I know that's not the best thing that you want to hear, but again, what do you do? So yesterday you're up, you went down to whatever, 334 as a low, and then you went to whatever, 352. So you had like a 1700 handle, U-turn, 1700 down, 1700, and that's large. And now you're down 800 just to start the morning again. So here we go again. And so what do? You just fire in the hole. So it's very frustrating to me because, I know this thing's going down, and then it's just a question of, how do you tag it? And so, really what I did yesterday was in the depth of things. I just looked for, okay, what is the least trashy thing? And I actually bought some Boeing right in the heart of the sell-off. Bought some stock, I bought some calls, and then I dumped out of it very nicely. And again, what I try and do is look for patterns where there maybe is some protection somewhere. So everything's relative. So here is Boeing, and again, I'm looking at the carnage yesterday, and just wondering what to do. So I ended up just and again, I'm not taking big risk things. I'm just sometimes you just need to trade, and I look for the least worst things in these kind of things. And so I was kind of looking at Boeing right here, and so we came straight back down here, and I go, okay, well, we're close to this double bottom. It looks pretty bad. We've come pretty far down, and this, frankly, I mean, again, when I take a shot here, I'm basically saying to myself, if I buy it here, this is kind of an area where, my risk is, and, I'll just kind of fool around in here. So I actually bought it, in the depth. I bought some call options. I bought the stock, and then when it rallied above 200, I just blew it out. And then it got to 204. Now we're back to 200. And, it may be a situation where it comes back down into, when you have a giant bar like this is, kind of a protection bar. So even if we start coming down today, very unlikely we're going to take out the low. So I don't know. Do I want to play the same game again? If it really gets oversold, maybe I'll buy it again. Trading's about understanding your risk. Everybody thinks about the reward, but if you've got to take $100 risk on Tesla, I think Tesla's going to be a $500 stock. So, when it's at 950 or 850 yesterday, you go, well, there's still a lot on the downside. But then it's 950 today. So now you got $100, so it's all about understanding your risk. So coin, has gone through certain levels. I think it's over. It's a giant, double top, head and shoulders, and just like Beyond Meat. So this was like think of Beyond Meat. It went to 113. But Beyond Meat also went down to 90, put on this thing, and then went to 150 before it crashed to 60. So, it's all about understanding risk. And when you make a key reversal, it's very hard to go short here. It can always go back to unchanged, and it can do a lot of things. So the best thing to do for a day like today is let the market resolve itself. Let it show you. Either goes up and closes on the low. It has an inside day bar. We may need a few days, to understand where our risk is in Coinbase so that we can get back on this train again.
So you can see, 45 is 1.3 million.
$1.3 million short.
So popped out a profit for 118,000 there.
So you can see how this is going crazy now. You can see how the market just going nuts.
I bet like $1.6 million on this position. I'm showing right now $23,000 gain.